Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. We are getting back to it in the completionist world, keeping up with the swamp. Probably gonna die more because I'm not good at this game. But hey, it's about the journey. It's about the Draugr friends you make along the way. Now, if only I could remember where we were. It's only been a week. You'd think maybe I'd keep some notes, but I don't. Alright. Well, looks like it's freshly morning, so we'll go ahead and get that there rested bonus. Now, at this point, we have gotten to our first swamp, and we had located another swamp further off in the distance. If I remember correctly, what I decided to do with that what do I have? I have my boat stuff in my inventory. So there was a portal here, burial chamber here, but there's a lot of swamp in this area that may have what we're looking for, and there was a mountain in the middle. So I think what I will do, I know we have a lot of iron back at base. We've got this iron here. I had a plan. And the plan, as it stands, is go back to that there. Oh, hi. Oh! I can parry the slam. Excellent. Good knowledge to have when dealing with the bears. New trophy? No new trophy. Why should I get a new trophy? Anyway. I know most of the swamp down there is pretty thin. I think it was up over here. It is the Green Ninja. Hello, Talados. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Them's carrot seeds. We're doing more swampy things today, Talados. More swampy things. I should start a poll. A poll that asks the question, how many times will I die in this run? We are going to mark this on the map because this was a good blueberry. Blues. Swampy like briefs in summer. Probably. Yeah, it's about how it feels, for sure. There's the mountain we're not going to... Is that a wolf? that a wolf right? No, that's bush. It's later in the day than I thought. The stars are starting to come out. Did I look at this chest? I didn't. Look at that. But clearly, I've been near here. I'm gonna go a little further down. More copper. I do want to get into this swamp, probably not right this minute, because it's starting to get late. However, look at this absolutely excellent place to throw down a little portal situation. You didn't even know what came for you, buddy. Ah. Don't worry, I am a professional. Alright. Look at that little guy down there. He knows I'm here. He wants to fight me. I don't want to fight him. Not right now. I do need to go over to my Black Forest and fix my equipment. I also need to light my fires. Let's sleep. How has the week treated you, Taladas? Because it's been treating me pretty aggressively. I am straight up not having a good time. I mean, busy season ends in a month or so, but it's been relatively quiet. I am still filling in for a colleague of mine who is out on vacation, and boy, is it been tough. That's the long and short of it on my end. It's just been a lot going on. Alright. That's 45. It's only 40, but that's not bad. Let's go repair this stuff. Same work every day for too long. I don't know. I can see the appeal to a consistent expectation and workload. Like, my work might be the same in and out every day, but it is generally varied on what happens. So it can be an easy day, it can be a very not easy day, and the last 2 weeks have been very not easy days. Alright, so this is about where I wanted to. Ooh, let's not do this. And we'll get rid of. Oh, sir, I don't like you there. But you don't seem to know that I'm here. You have a bow. I'm not excited about that. I don't have any poison resist meads. How poor of an idea is this? The answer to that question is very. I'll have you know. Especially with the leeches. I'm not as concerned about, like, the skeletons are not super concerning for me, but the leeches have a real potential of being a real problem. But if they're not paying attention, getting a quick kill on them will work. Was I wrong about this swamp? Did this swamp not open up like I had hoped it would? I might have been. I was very hopeful that this would open up. I think it does down here. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, what's that over there? A spawner, perhaps. Oh, you're not something I want to tangle with right now. There's usually a spawner around here. Yep. Now. No, we're just gonna pop that now. Oh, there's not a spawner. Oh, that was a waste of a potion. I thought there was a spawner over here. I really didn't want to get chunked unintentionally. Do we have this lore? Sure didn't. Now we do. Now, more than likely, if I really felt like mining here, I could find some world stuff. But oh, look, a little hut. Now, at some point, as much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to have to come into the swamps at night. Because eventually I'm going to need chains. And that's what wraiths are good for. Guess there's no treasure chest here. Man. Oh. Hi. Hello. Well, you know what? I don't see any awfulness nearby in terms of Draugr or Skellies, so sure, why not? Come over here. Haha, I can parry that. Get out of here, ya punk. Ya joke. Give me your things. Alright. Well. You go away. I want your things. Ooh. I can parry you, 1 star. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Things I can do that I didn't expect I could do. I guess I did upgrade the buckler a couple of times. Makes sense. Or once. I upgraded it once. Alright. Oh. What don't I want? I don't need those. I don't need that. Whee! That's all of the fun. Oh, it's another altar thingy. As long as I have the access to them, I am going to continue to harvest blood bags. Give me your entrails. Alright, nothing else here. Now, I thought I saw torches in that direction. That may have hopefully been the glow. Of torches for a swamp thing, a place for the things where you can get the other things that you need to progress in the game. That place. Maybe I was wrong. I might have just seen some trees. Hello, sir. Ow. My word. So many Draugr trophies. Would you look at this? It's like fully sheltered. What a nice little place. A reprieve from the awful that is the swamp. Another one. Aha! I was right. It's over there. So it's due south of where I am about to fight this thing. Cool. Come on, you. Nope, didn't time that right. Didn't time it right. I am so far away from anything that I would want to be in. All right. Turn around. Turn around. Hello. Welcome, Dami Lami, to the stream. Stab, die. Well, Dami Lami, I am glad that this magical journey can be experienced with you, because it is always already have an abomination trophy too. I don't need the trophies. I think something I am going to get, perhaps, is I know that there are mods for inventory, like auto pickup and sorting, and I think what I might do is grab myself one that enables me to like tell the game what I want it to let me pick up and what I don't want it to let me pick up. That way I can... Is there still like Black Forest? Like, no, there isn't. I think I've finally gotten away from where the Black Forest is. Oh! Oh, you are all kinds of probably I don't want to fight you. We're gonna eat some food. Man, you are the kind of thing where if I... Okay. At least with the mace, that wasn't as risky as it could have been. I wasn't confident in the shield being able to handle a 2-star. Alright. Now, I am very far away from anything that's like, you know, survive the night kind of thing. This is a much bigger swamp than I thought it was, too. Which is great, actually. I was concerned that it wouldn't be. I'm wondering if getting a boat might not be a terrible idea here. Just setting sail and getting away from here instead of hoofing it back to the Black Forest. Like, I can see over there, there's spawners. We've marked one crypt so far. I'd love to be able to mark more before things get really, like, before it truly gets dark. But also, if I get caught out here and killed by a wraith, I am going to be upsetty spaghetti. But we're going to keep exploring. I'm not going to go over to the spawners. I think, for the sake of sanity, we'll put it here. But I have routinely died at those pretty sure. Why wouldn't you have a crypt beyond the spawners? But we'll mark it. We can come back to that later. But good, we have 2 crypts. For real? I'll told this is not a bad thing, because I am probably going to start upgrading my armor. Specifically, I'm going to go to the root harness for its pierce resist, which is going to make dealing with archers so much easier. Alright, come over here. See, I can block all of the things that the abomination throws at me. The big foot stomp, I don't know if it's actually the strongest attack that he has. I just know that I don't really like... Well, that's 2 of them. Get out of here. Alright. More guck. That looks like stone. That's regular wood. Ancient wood. I think I am now officially at max capacity. I sure am. Anything around me? No? Okay. Alright. Of course it's rainy, so I can't tell if it's getting dark. I feel like if I go this way, I'm going to end up back in Black Forest, which, you know, could be a good thing. In such a case, I could potentially just... see, now we're out of rested, and we're in the water. Yeah, I don't like this. I think I'm going to... book it to the Black Forest. I feel much more confident. Navigating the Black Forest at night and when I'm unrested than I do the swamp. I threw the rocks that I had. Hello. You guys are like the least of my concerns. No, blue-green balcony sea. It's not. Burn him! Now I can tell you I wouldn't want to come across a troll right now. And what's kind of funny is the path that I cut in that swamp. This really is a good swamp. I think I'm going to take that portal down, and then I'm going to sail around. Because, you know, just makes sense. But I'm also going to run back to my portal instead of building a boat or any of that stuff. I think that's the... Is that the crypt I marked? Could be. It isn't. I took a great risk there. Wait. Yeah. Ah! No! don't want today. Yes, I know, you're another one. We're gonna get rid of you with your weak weapon. Alright. We are gonna mark this. Because I might need to come back for it at some point. Just don't need it right now. Alright. Well, I think we made some great progress here today. And at least I'm not wet anymore, which makes it slightly easier to regen stamina. But yeah, I definitely do not want to try and access those crypts with a portal way over here. I'd much rather bring this portal in a little closer. Did I truly mess up? Where? There it is. Like, I knew I wasn't completely accurate with its location, but I thought I was better than that. I guess I'll leave it off my map. I'm going to be moving this when I return. But for now, I must away. Now, I don't think I have the coal here to do it. I should make some, except I don't have the... I don't have that either. Actually, no, I need the... No, I don't, because I have the bench that I'll pull in from there. I do need to keep 20 of these. Yeah, I do. That, those. I don't think I have anything else. No trophies, just stack. Do I not? Oh, okay, I do have the Abomination trophy. Good. I did keep them. I can put those in there. Let's see. I am gonna need meads here soon, though. Man. No. I guess I don't have room over here for my ancient wood. I do. I just didn't put it in there. There we go. Alright, I just need someplace to put my turnip seeds. I guess I'll just put them here for now. Like at some point, I guess I've got turnips I can harvest. Actually, looks like everything's ready for harvest. Let's do that now. Look at it. That's so beautiful. I think these I planted just a shade later. Alright. I do believe I now have all of the necessary things to make this. So, let's do this before I forget and I end up using up my materials. I need the carrots that are in my inventory and the radishes that are in my inventory. These 5 things here. These. And 3 thistle. Finally. Finally. And that unlocks so much good food for me. I will come back to it and make it in a moment. But there we go. Very excited. Something else I need to do is get some meads brewing. It was ready. I think the rest of these are. Okay. Yep. I will need to get some meads going. Get these real quick. Sleepy time. So, I think I have all of the necessary workbench upgrades right now to be able to make the root harness. I could make the root leggings too. I don't know if I want those or if I want to keep the bear leggings. I guess I should also repair everything. Because these are right now level 3 and armor 11. The root things. The root harness has a base armor of 8. If I upgrade it twice... let's look at the bear, actually. This would be Patterns of the Bears, the chest piece. So it starts at a 7, and it's now up to an 11. So they go up 4 points when you upgrade them twice. So technically it's more armor. Gives me resistance versus pierce, but it also makes me weak to fire. I don't particularly care about archery. I don't do archery, really. And as far as upgrades, the adze, and the hatchet, and that, I've got them all. And the next one doesn't come until you get obsidian. It takes a while to get that one. For this... I mean, I could get the huntsman bow. I have the materials for it, I think. At my other base. So, just put this away and take a quick break while I put a child to bed. I'll be right back, folks. I am returned. And as always, with a liquid death. Tonight we will be enjoying Cherry Obituary. All the flavor of cherry soda, with a fraction of the calories and the sugars, because it's sweetened with agave nectar instead of cane sugar. Liquid Death. Endorse me. It really is a good soda. Alright. Okay. We were going to... I guess what we can do is walk to whatever location I'm going to go to. And then I can build my portal and things there. Go. So where I'd like to get is probably right in this area. Yeah. To do this, though, we are going to go the quote-unquote long way. Should I have made better foods before we did this? Absolutely. Am I going to fight this bear? Also yes, because that bear... Oh yeah, you guys do that. I'm going to fight this bear. Bear took you apart. Let's go. No bear trophy. I really need the bear trophy. Like it's you know, it's become at this point in the Valheim community quite a bit of a legend that it's just hard to acquire all of the necessary bear trophies. To build at least the 3 items that you need. Those 3 items being... Golly days. Yeah, just kind of become sort of a, to me, kind of a silly thing that it's so difficult to get, but you know, for a lot of folks, I do feel like it's almost comically difficult to get the bear trophy. I think in one of my other worlds, I've gotten more stone golem trophies than I have bear trophies, and stone golems have a much lower drop rate than bears, like half, I think. These are the things I think about now. What happened to me? Always good to have... I'm not getting more carrot seeds. Gotten to the point where I'm pretty sure they just take up space now instead of get used. Alright, so... I basically want to run straight to the coast. I didn't repair my gear. I may come to regret this. Get wrecked! Blood bags for the Blood Lord. Come here, you. Pow. Another one of these guys. Aw, missed. Alright. Not being hunted by anything else, am I? Is that another abomination trophy? Am I full? Ugh! That is another abomination trophy. I will keep that, though. It may seem unusual. Why would I keep an abomination trophy when I threw another one away? Great question. I'm gonna. I don't really want to get rid of the bear paws. You know what? I'll get rid of that for now. I have 2 full stacks of entrails right now. Alright. Can I get to a coast, please? Build myself a portal. I don't care about you. Can't even pick up your... Do I have a blob trophy? Can't remember. I did not have a blob trophy. But I need this wood. And I'm not gonna get rid of... You know what? I will undoubtedly come across another abomination at some point. Okay, now there is this little hut, and it was perfectly... You know what? I think I'll make this my home. My little home away from home. I can be able to fit everything in here? Probably not. Hey, look at that. Now, is it the most... you know, I will leave the portal here. I do technically need to take this with me, though, because the boat I'm going to have to put over there. Hey, look, an A-bomb trophy. Drowner trophy. Hear me talking shit about your trophy? I don't care. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't pick up enough for that. Oh, I need one more. Kidding me? There. This'll be my iron chest. Alright, I think it's probably time to go back. Or... you know what? I've got 6.5 minutes left. I just don't have any storage for stuff. Some planes over there. That's exciting to see. I really want to make some poor choices. Tell you what, though, it would spice the stream up, that's for sure. What's green doing? Green is going to make insanely poor choices. Ow. Oh, I've got to be real careful right now, because... Hey, there's storage spot available. Go me. And another Abomination trophy. I'm not saying Abomination... I think Abomination trophies have about the same drop rate as... Oh no! Oh dear. Oh, that was... That's a long... It's a long tick down right there. We are not going to go running into that thing over there without healing. That's for doggone sure. I do want to see if I can take care of that spawner area, though. Alright. Cannot afford to have that happen again. Oy vey. God. See, I don't mind getting hit by skeleton archers. They don't deal as much damage as the Draugr do. I feel like there were enemies waiting for me here. Oh, man. Alright, well, there are more spawners over there. Holy moly. Let's go deal with it. That didn't go poorly. We're not terribly far from the portal. Oh, you're a big guy. Why, I ask, stamina. I clicked. I didn't expect anything to happen. Ooh. I died in a very bad place. Very, very bad place. I mean, at the very least, you know, first of all, wouldn't be a stream without a death, right? Second of all, at least I moved my portal. Like, I was at least somewhat prepared for that. The problem is, I don't have any prepared foods here, so I have to run in. Well, yeah, I don't have prepared foods. I'm just gonna have to throw myself in there with cooked. I do have some cooked meat in here. That's good. Let's eat that. I'll eat that. I'll eat some blueberries. Alright. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. If I pick up anything on this run over to my body, I'm going to be in incredible trouble. Because... Actually, that's a good idea. Let's turn off auto pickup. Because with auto pickup, if I... my inventory was full. Oh no, I have the wet debuff now. They're all going to be running around in a panic of some kind because they were aggroed. They're still aggroed. That Draugr Elite runs way too fast to be healthy. We out! I wish I had a way to shoot you. Oof! Wow. He just does not care. Like, he doesn't care about nothing. And my health is not nearly high enough. And I no longer have potions, so I'm just kind of here. You know. But at least they can't spawn more, and that's the important part. Now, after I do kill this guy, we're going to be taking a quick jog back to my body, or back to my portal, because... yeah. I can't fight this guy. Do I have... I do not have the materials to make a campfire. That's too bad. I at least... He lost aggro on me? Oh, okay. He did lose aggro. Very temporarily. I am going to be in a world of trouble here. Blocking means nothing. In his defense, I also had barely any health. Alright, before I go running off there again, I'm going to make sausages. I'm going to make the foods that will help me get my stuff back. Grab this, grab entrails, grab that. Make 20 sausages. These are easily one of the best health foods that you can get. Now, black soup is also a health food, but I want turnip stew. 1 boar meat, 3 turnips. So I can make 3 of them. What's the muck shake need? I think I have the ingredients for a muck shake. 1 ooze, 2 raspberries, 2 blueberries. Okay. We are ready food-wise. Now, I am not... Well, I'm gonna sleep first because it's night, and we're really not going into the swamp at night. But what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna teleport over to the swamp. I'm gonna eat my foods, teleport to the swamp, and then dead sprint for my life. Now I have much more health, much more well, I say much more, but honestly, like, +5 to everything, I think, ultimately. The only reason I'm going to put them there is I want to be able to pick up my entire corpse, and I would not be able to if I didn't. Look at that stamina, look at all that, look at that. So much stamina. Fast as fuck, boy. Actually, we're not there yet. I can't say that until I get the Fenris armor plus Ratatosk. That turns you into an absolutely bleeding... Oh, he has regenerated some health. That is... No, sir. Nah, sir. Ah! Why am I having so much trouble getting up here? Why? Why are you all here? You are not going to get me this time, sir. Get out of here. So what if you killed me twice? Alright, can I... Bone fragments. I am not picking up more bone right now. There we go. Okie dokie. We're gonna pick up all of the entrails that are left around over here. Hey look. Oh, look, a chain. That's actually big. Bigly, hugely. I need that. There we go. Look at all the things I can make now. Not immediately, because that's not nearly enough chain to do it, but I could. Alright, so we're just gonna keep exploring. Ow. Oh no! Guess we're switching to a mace for now. Did I just punch that drugger to death? I sure did. Wow, another spawner over there. I'm not going into that one. Not without my sword. I need better weaponry to deal with that. Yeah, the damage on this bronze mace ain't cutting it. I think what we need to do is head home and then go to the Black Forest, and then I am so done with all of you. I think the other thing I need to do... I shouldn't have done that. That leech is going to get me. He's going to nibble me. Anyway. What I should do is upgrade my sword instead of just... Actually, I don't think I can upgrade my sword right now. I want to say... My sword might be... I might be limited by iron, actually. Won't know until I check. Let's put all these things away. Alright. I am carrying around boat materials for no good reason right now. I'm not exactly using my boat. I used the portal. I was very concerned about not having that. Here, abomination trophies. There. Drop the blob trophy in there. What all did I just put away? Too much. That's what I put away. Great overlays. Man, I don't really know where I'll put that here for now. Look at that. Alright, to the Black Forest we go. Wow. Man, I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Black Forest. Gotta repair my stuff. I do also need to, like, make the other upgrade for my forge. So that I can actually, you know. So what do I need? 10 iron. Is that what's holding me? No, it is not the iron. What's holding me back on that? 2 leather scraps and a wood. I guess it's leather scraps in this case. What's holding me back from making the other? What do I not have? I have those. What? I need plenty of chain for that. It's the forge cooler, right? Oh, 10 copper, and I have bronze. Okay. That's right. I gotta go out and get more copper at some point. Which, you know, it's not that far from here. Can totally do it. 2 leather scraps and a piece of wood. Let's just go and get that now. I feel kind of bad wasting my good foods right now, but I could take it a little slow. Oh, also, I forgot to, you know, update this. 15 deaths. It's a real shame. Like, watching other people play this game and do substantially better than I do. It's a real shame how I'm performing. Anyway. So, swap that back over there. Come over here. Repair that. These carrots ready. Yes. All right. Actually, I think we're past the point of needing that. Like I can just keep it here, or keep it in my beehives, given how much honey I have. What do I need to make? I should have grabbed coal. I think I have coal in the other place. Probably be a lot simpler to get coal if I actually used, I don't know, a furnace to turn wood into coal, instead of keeping it in a location like this. Didn't even grab the leather scraps. I am so incompetent. Ugh. All right. 2 leather scraps. 1 piece of wood. The coal was for this. Also gonna make, I don't remember what all I need, but pretty sure it's all that. Yeah. Oh, haha, yeah, I didn't bring enough honey. Figures! I think I'm gonna want poison first. guess I'll drop that in here for now. I'll take the coal back with me to the Black Forest. I will upgrade my sword. Because the only, problem with the sword is... I guess I can also make the iron pickaxe. 20 and 3. A big commitment for sure, but yeah, I need an upgraded forge to go to the next level. And I'd even have to upgrade it once to get better durability. So actually, it makes more sense to keep that for now. I think I will go and get the 10 copper that I need from one of these here nodes. I heard you. Clicking with your skeleton. But you're fighting some. Actually, I don't even think I need 10. I think I need less than that, but I'm... Tell you what I really need is the friggin' trader so that I can get myself the belt. I'm tired of being limited in my speed or in my carry capacity. Actually, you know what? Wouldn't be a stream without the tuba. I think I've gotten all the copper here. I wasn't gonna run back for one piece of copper. It probably would have taken me just as long to run back for a piece of copper, but I wasn't gonna run back for a piece of copper. Because I have nothing if not standards. Oh, we done. Regen, regen, regen. Now, if a bear spawns, we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. I will not be... I could fight him over encumbered. I don't think that impacts your ability to block and fight. I had 12 pieces of copper from that. I think I have like 4 or 5. Like, it's not terrible. I only needed... what? If that means I only needed like 6. Do technically need more copper ore though. There are plenty of things to craft that I have not crafted yet. Just walking right past where I need to be. I very poorly arranged this. pieces did I need? Just 6. Well, if I had distributed these properly, it wouldn't have taken nearly as long as it's going to end up taking now for all of this to be ready. But I can go to bed. I think I can go to bed. I hope I can. I don't really want to wait. I hate waiting. Cool. I wonder, I should probably look into getting more, like, oh, that's something I need to do. I need to plant my radishes. That is something I am super freaking lucky that I didn't just go gangbuster with all of my radishes, because I would have had no seeds. I think keep... Wait. No, swap that. I want to make one more radish stew. But I'm going to make some seeds. I can only make 2. Oh, that's right. I didn't have that many. I think I'll only have 3 radish seeds. Yeah. So there we go. All of the radishes that I can, or turnips. It's turnips, isn't it? Not radish. Yeah. That's what one of these will be. Certainly do not want or need, still do not want or need any beef or jerky. Is a not very good food to have at this point in the game. Go into cultivator, do that now. Boat materials, because I'm still carrying that around. I'll probably drop that off in that chest. That 4 pieces of bear meat to cook. I don't really want to cook it. Oh, I can put it in here now. Yay! If I should just like eat these 3 things. Probably yes. Yeah, I'll just eat them. That gets rid of those things from my inventory. It's not as good as sausage for health. It's not even a great food in general. It's only 40 health. However, I have these for later. These in here. I'm absolutely not keeping those. I wonder when I'll make that root armor that I keep saying I'm gonna make. Alright. So there were more. There's another spawner past the past this other crypt. Yet another draw and another leech trophy. I don't have a healing made. All right. None of that. Don't need that. Discovered that one already. So we'll just keep going this way. Looks like it is roughly curving back in. Now, unfortunately, can't really rely on traveling the coast. This swamp just keeps going on. I was about to say, that looks suspiciously like it could be an A-bomb. Better way to fight this dude. I really do need to just make the root harness. Like it would give me such a leg up on the things here. Wow. Come back, you leeches. I know you wanna fight me. Alright, fine. Cowards. Okay. Is that another crypt? It is another crypt. It sounded like a skeleton. Yeah, there's another one across the water. I can see that one. I might actually have to take a boat to that one, though. I don't... it might connect. Oh my word, I think I might have actually gotten to the end of this swamp. Yeah, I think I finally did it. I got to the end of the swamp. So, that's cool. Alright. Well, I think, given the fact that I have successfully mapped out this chunk of swamp and what is... Yes. What is available for taking apart, all that good stuff, I am going to head back to my base, and I'm going to do a little bit of upkeep. I should probably make the butcher knife and head... I think what I'm going to probably do... Ooh, that is actually something I need to take into consideration. I sailed long away from my my boars, my babies, and now I don't have my base set up for them, or at least not nearby. So, I think what I'm gonna do... Can I pick up that set of bone fragments I didn't want? There. Gonna head back, gonna go... I think from the Black Forest I can sail to the boar farm pretty effectively. Still fermenting. At which point, I will then... At which point... Sorry, my dog started barking. At which point, I will be able to... God, why can't I formulate a word? At which point I will make better gear. And I will be able to harvest boars for their meat. But if I have all of my farming stuff there, I shouldn't have planted those radishes, or those turnips. I should have taken them with me. Whatever, man. Yeah. Anyway, so let's... I want to go back to the Black Forest. What do I have here that I don't need? The trophy, for sure. Those. Ah. I really wish there was something to do with bear meat. Bear meat here, because I really don't need to do anything with it right now. Go. Alright. And then that. Got 40 of those. That's good for me. Ooh. 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 I think my Surtling cores are at the Black Forest, but... Homemade Tuscan chicken Talados? That sounds delicious. The wife made me a delicious tomato soup. She doesn't like tomato soup, but she knows that I do, so she made it for me. It is so good. The best. And she made it with grilled cheese croutons made with homemade sourdough bread. So good. I agree. She is a keeper. So I need a portal, and I don't have one of those because that's the portal that was there. I have enough. I have enough fine wood scattered around, I think. I need 40 of it total. I mean, I can always get more fine wood. That's not a big deal. I think it's just the Surtling cores that I don't have. Let's go over here. Oh, that's right. This thing that I was doing. Poop. That was the other thing about this, wasn't it? This requires fine wood, and a lot of it. Ugh, forgot about that. Okay, so I don't have as much fine wood as I thought I did scattered around, but I do need this. I need this more than I don't need this. Why won't you let me place you in a spot that isn't horribly inconvenient to everything? Iron sword, 20 iron. I do have. And 4 other stuff. Blech. Okay, well, making that... This is now all of the fine wood that I have across all spaces, so I don't have enough fine wood to even make my ship, so away we go to chop some fine wood. I do have a bunch of oak trees that I planted that I can absolutely chop down now. Games like this always give me such a false sense of, like, I could totally survive and rough it on my own without suffering any negative consequences. Totally. 100%. I could totally do it. All I need is an axe. Certainly I could learn how to chop down a tree. Did I get any acorns? I have not gotten any acorns. I took a risk walking over to this log. It definitely could have fallen on top of me. Not that it would have killed me, but it would have been silly. Okay, looks like we've got plenty of fine wood. Fine wood. Oh, make a little fine wood stack there. So that we don't have to fight with collecting that. Get rid of this stump to remove the number of objects in the area. I suppose there is an argument that could be made that placing that containing stacks within treasure chests doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because you know, need it eventually. All right. So I need. Let's just break this out. I need 30 for the boat. Add in here. I need 30 for the boat. There's my boat stuff. I need 4 more to properly build to properly build 2 more portals. And I guess also if I jump into another, or if I go back to my Black Forest and I have I need at least 4 Surtling cores. Now I have that Surtling farm that's in that swamp. I could always go there and collect. I gotta have enough cores. I don't know where I put them, but I had to have put them somewhere. There's no way I didn't grab those cores and put them in a place. They're clearly not here. They must be in the Black Forest. You'd have thought, when I was at that base, doing stuff, I'd have looked. You'd be wrong. Excuse me. Silly Grayling. Alright, let's do this again. So there's that, and then I have like 50 over here. That's just, okay, perfect. Now, I've got more than enough fine wood to do what I need to do at this point. I know. There, we're just gonna do that. Oh, oh, bedtime. So, yeah, I need to go back to the Black Forest. Let me make sure I have enough portal materials. But what I want to do also is I want to put down. I want to change the name of my portals. Because eventually my swamp portal is going to be what leads to my museum in the swamp, and so leaving it as swamp makes sense, but I would really like to change the portal to the Black Forest to like BF or something. So, alright, 41, I don't need this much. So take 20, put it there, take this. There we go. So that's the boat, that's the portals. Just need 20 of these bad boys, and then 4 cores, which I'm really hoping are over here. If they're not over here, I don't know where they might have ended up. There they are. Just need 4. Alright, so we are good to go. Yep, so basically I'm going to sail back over here, make a farm in this area, and then once hold up, that's where I will start always farming. That way I can keep my boars. I didn't bring any raspberries with me. I can keep my boars oh good. The wind is directly against me. This is it's going to be even more directly against me once I've turned into it. Like so. Oh. Rocks. Oh, man. But anyway. Oh, hey. The wind turned in such a way where I am not just stuck fighting the wind the whole way. How exciting. But because of the way the wind is, I am going to be pulled in the wrong direction. Why would I start getting pulled to the right if the wind is blowing from that direction? I do not understand. Oh, sandbar. Hey, we missed it. Alright, well. So just kind of maintain this bearing and we'll get there eventually. Ball, 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 ball. There's the maypole. I still haven't decided whether or not I want to figure something out for the maypole. It'd be cool if you could move it. It'd be cool if once you learned it, you just like had it learned permanently, but that's just not a thing. This wasn't that bad of a return trip to my original swamp encampment. It's all meadows in here too, so I should be able to find more raspberries from the boars there. I didn't make a butcher knife. Oh well. Even better than that, I'm gonna have to sail back because I didn't set the portals up in any way, shape, or form that's gonna let me teleport right now. So good at this. I had meant to change the Black Forest portal from unnamed to BF so that when I got here, I could leave it unnamed, get back to my original base, rename that one to, actually I guess BF could be Boar Farm. Oh, look at my boars. See, the real move here, I guess in this particular situation, it's just so dicey. You're now Boris. It's that risky. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna feed him either because that's just gonna create problems. Okay, so anyway, here's the, so here's the problem. Like, yes, I can put this here. Boar farm. And I can't do anything with this because I didn't rename my other portals. I should. Why did I break the boat? Like, I knew I was going to need to sail again, and yet I broke the boat. Oh, you are where I want you to be now. Alright, and there it is. I have exterminated the only one-star boar in there. And now what I can do is using the raspberries, I have essentially just guaranteed that I will only ever get 2-star boars, which is great. Like I just really needed them to be able to. Are they gonna be able to get to that? They might not be able to. Oh, yep, they can. Okay. Yep. So now they'll eat. They will be happy. And they will make me more 2-star boars, which means I will never be wanting for boar meat or leather scraps. But now I have to build the boat and go home to fix my portal situation. So dumb. And I will also bring my cultivator with me, so that I can. You know what? Hold up. Hold up. No, 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 no. Farm. There. We're just gonna call it farm. It's both a boar farm and a you know, an actual farm. So I feel as though it makes sense to call it that. Is it unprofessional to watch the videos that your wife sends you on Discord while you're streaming? For you guys, maybe, but it was a really funny video. Listen, Linda. It's an old one. I thought I had seen it, but I guess I had never seen it before. Man, this wind. Alright, we're going to turn out just a little bit of the wind in a way that we can actually utilize it. But not greatly. There. Do this. A pufferfish. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. You're welcome for that core memory. Alright, we're just gonna paddle it. I think it's actually faster than the wind right now, so this is what we're gonna do. I am fairly convinced that the one random element of this game that is not random is the wind. Like it is the one part of Valheim that is always in direct conflict with you, the Viking. Yeah, and now the wind is directly in my face. There you go, Taladas. Bring in the Enya. You know, I feel like the Vikings probably would have sung Enya. Like, I think she had the vibe for it. Something I could do here is I could look at those boys over on the shore. What deals more damage here? That was 34. That was only 21. That's the way to do it. Okay. At present, this is unconnected. Now, because I screwed this up, I have to do some other portal shenanigans. So this, I leave as that. Change this to BF. Do I want it to be BF or Black Forest? I think I'll leave it BF. The fewer opportunities for me to screw up naming by adding spaces and stuff, the better. Okay. And now that we're here, I can change this to BF, which will reopen the portal, go back over, grab the portal that I put down that is now unlinked to anything, and take it back home. Go. Back home we go. And then we will call this one Farm. And you know what? I think I'll put it at the other little cultivated chunk of land over here. Like, how accurate is that? There we go. Oh, would you look at that? I fixed it. And I got my portal renamed. Alright. So, I can take that away, because we'll change this to call it BF. Now, over here, I'm pretty sure this is where I want to put my swamp museum, because there was that tower that I want to build. So, at some point, I'll do that. I'm just wondering when. Because I need to bring 2 pieces of iron with me to repair and build stone, which means sailing from here to here again just to bring 2 pieces of iron, or running. I guess I could probably run it all the way down here. It looks like it's all connected, at least connected enough for me to do that. That might be more fun. Can I sleep? I can. Not gonna do it tonight because it's almost time to wrap up. but I think to wrap up the stream tonight, I am going to grab my cultivator. I'm going to grab 10 pieces of wood. I'm going to put away that boar meat. You know what? I don't need the boat anymore. I guess I could put away all that stuff. Let's make a brute harness. I really need to make sure that all of the boat materials are in the same space so I don't accidentally use them up. Good night, Dami Lami. Enjoy your last day of vacation. I hotly anticipate your return. I really, really do. I miss you. 10 deer hide. There we go. The boat. Now, root harness. 10 ancient bark and 2 deer hide. See, I would have inevitably used up too much of this and completely overridden. Now, pretty sure that's the size I can get it because I don't have the upgrade yet. But now, I can wear the objectively superior root harness. Better armor by a little. But it also makes me resistant to pierce, which will give me a much better... I could go for the root mask, which also gives you... where's that? It should be down here somewhere. Resistant versus poison. I think the poison mead makes you very resistant to poison. Is that what that does? Very resistant. So this is technically stronger than the root mask, but the mask does give you quite the improvement on. It is nice not having to have the mead, which I completely forgot about the root mask. Now I kind of regret making that mead. But I could make the root mask, and it does also make me weak to fire. So I mean, they don't stack, so it's not like 3 items that make me weak to fire make me like ultra aggressively weak to fire. But it's enough to be a problem. It does look cool though. We'll just do the whole thing. I probably don't have. Oh, I might have enough. Oh nope, I'm out of basically all of the materials that I need to continue upgrading. So I probably won't swap to this yet. I will for this because it'll give me that bonus for now. But the other ones I will keep in another chest for now because I will suffer greatly if I take those. Probably what I'll do once these are all grown and everything, I will move them over to my farm and go from there. I think we might be done for now. I need to figure out where to put this armor because I don't necessarily want to hold on to it. Oh, I'll take it over to the farm because I did want to put a chest over here. I know it's dumb. This is not where that's gonna belong, but I'm just gonna put it there for now. Ultimately, I'm gonna turn this thing. Really? You guys are hungry already? Do you need more food because you're 2 stars? Or did I just like pick up your berries and that's what? I don't know. I don't know how that works. It might be a thing. It might not be. But I think with that, we have reached the end of the stream. Next week, Thursday, of course, is Christmas, so there will not be a stream that Thursday. The next week is my wife's birthday, so there will also not be a stream that night, but we should be back in the stream of things in 3 weeks. So I will update the events calendar, but thanks all for coming out tonight that you did, and I hope to see you all when we come back to stream after the new year. Have a great Christmas, have a great new year, and I love you all. Good night.